Hello, I'm M.K.Davis. I'd like to revisit the fence climber video with some new information or a little piece of evidence that may help you if you want to try to estimate or understand the full size of the film subject or the video subject. What I have here is a still taken about that time when this video was taken. And the still being much clearer, you can see those fence posts and fence lines a lot easier and a lot better. And I was very surprised when I saw this still, is because the fence is actually taller than when I visited the area last year. There's an extra strand on it back then that it didn't have when I went out there. So I actually underestimated the size of the film subject or the video subject. Take a look at that fence line that runs across to the barn, to the red building, and look how tall it is, and watch on the left hand side as the fence climber video runs and see how close he is to that fence post height, even though he is bent over. Now the reason why everything looks small in the video is because it was taken with a security camera with a small lens with a very fast focal ratio. And that gives a fast focal ratio lens gives a wide field of view, but it makes things look distant and small. So you sacrifice that perspective to get that wide field of view. And you've probably seen security footage before on the news or whatever. If you just move a couple of 3 feet further away, you're going to go shrink way down, and that's just the effect of that type of lens. So even though it's great footage, you have to understand. So this still photo, it helps immensely in estimating the size. So here it is. Just take a look for yourself, and look at the guy that's standing there, and one of the researchers there that were involved in that project, and I've got his face blocked out, so he wants his privacy. But, look at him standing there by that fence post and that top strand of wire, and imagine what it took to stand over there and plant your foot on the other side. And then look at the fence climber when he goes down that other fence line, how close he is to those fence tops, those post tops. So, I thought this would be helpful, and I hope it helps you and when you calculate in your mind, how big this guy is. Let's take a look. Okay, here he is coming down one way, and he goes right by that fence top that's in between those two trees. And there he is going the other way. He doesn't quite make it there, but he gets pretty close. Okay, let's look at it again. Going one way. Coming back. Compare it to those fence posts. Here's that fence again, and it's cropped, so you can see it real good, and the contrast boosted. And just look at this guy's shoulder there, and look at these fence line going all the way around to that barn, how tall it is, and then watch that video again, and watch how close he comes to the tops of those fence posts, even though he's bent completely over. My conclusion is that a pretty good-sized fella. I thank you for your time.